Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Old Charles, your go-to channel for exploring fascinating coins from around the world. Today, we'll dive into an intriguing piece of Australian history, the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin. What's its story, design significance, and most importantly, its value? Stay tuned because we're uncovering it all. First, let's take a closer look at this coin. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is a dodecagonal coin, meaning it has 12 sides, giving it a unique and striking appearance. Made from copper-nickel alloy, it weighs 15.55 grams and has a diameter of 31.65 millimeters. But its design is what really makes it special. On the obverse side, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This iconic portrait graced many Australian coins during this era and reflects the country's connection to the British monarchy. On the reverse, we have the Australian coat of arms, designed by Stuart Devlin, who is renowned for creating many of Australia's coin designs. This side features a kangaroo and an emu supporting a shield, symbolizing unity among Australia's states and territories. Fun fact: the kangaroo and emu were chosen because they are native animals and cannot walk backward, symbolizing progress. The 1981 50-cent coin comes from a period when Australia was modernizing rapidly, yet holding on to its rich heritage. This coin was minted in 3 locations: Canberra, London, and Wales. Interestingly, these coins were identical, so you can't tell where yours was minted just by looking at it. Now, the 1981 50-cent coin had a large mintage of over 102 million coins, making it a common coin in circulation. Because of this, most coins you'll find today are not particularly rare. However, their design and large size make them popular among collectors. Coins in exceptional condition, especially uncirculated ones, can command higher prices. So, what's the value of the 1981 50-cent coin today? If you have a circulated coin, its value is usually around 50 cents, its face value. However, if your coin is in uncirculated condition, its value can rise to 2 to 5 Australian dollars, depending on the buyer and market demand. Rare error coins, such as those with minting mistakes, can fetch even more, sometimes as high as 50 Australian dollars. Look for double strikes, misaligned dies, or any anomalies. These can make your coin much more valuable. Keep your coins in a protective case to prevent scratches or tarnishing. Prices for collectible coins can vary, so check online platforms like eBay or local auctions to gauge the current value. Did you know? The dodecagonal shape of the 50-cent coin was introduced in 1969 to distinguish it from the round silver coins of earlier years. Also, the kangaroo and emu on the coat of arms are so iconic that they've become synonymous with Australian culture. To truly appreciate the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, we need to explore its historical background. The 1980s were an exciting time for Australia, a period of cultural shifts, economic growth, and global engagement. Coins minted during this decade reflect not just the economy, but the nation's pride in its identity. Originally, the Australian 50-cent coin was introduced in 1966, made from 80% silver. However, rising silver prices made these coins too expensive to produce, and they were quickly withdrawn from circulation. In 1969, the Royal Australian Mint introduced the copper-nickel version of the 50-cent coin. It retained the same weight and size but introduced a unique 12-sided shape, making it distinct and easy to identify. 1981 was an important year for the 50-cent coin, produced not just in Australia but also in 2 overseas mints, London and Wales. Why? During this period, the demand for Australian coins exceeded the capacity of the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. To meet the high demand, the Australian government outsourced production to the Royal Mint in London and Wales. These coins were identical in design, and there's no visible mint mark, so collectors cannot distinguish between coins produced in different locations. In the early 1980s, Australia's economy was undergoing significant changes. The mining boom of the 1970s had slowed down, and the country was diversifying its industries. Coins like the 50-cent piece played a vital role in everyday transactions, representing the stability of Australia's monetary system. The large-scale production of the 1981 50-cent coin reflects the importance of coins in daily commerce before digital payments began to rise in the late 20th century. The design of the 50-cent coin is steeped in history and symbolism. The Australian coat of arms on the reverse side showcases the unity of Australia's 6 states. The shield represents each state with its unique emblem. The kangaroo and emu, native animals, symbolize progress as they cannot walk backward. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, a world-renowned artist who made significant contributions to Australian coinage. His designs are celebrated for blending traditional elements with modern aesthetics, and the 1981 50-cent coin is no exception. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a snapshot of a nation embracing progress while honoring its heritage. From its unique dodecagonal shape to its intricate design, this coin tells the story of Australia's culture and economy in the early 1980s. Understanding the history behind coins like this enriches their value far beyond their monetary worth. So, whether you're a collector or a history enthusiast, the 1981 50-cent coin is a fascinating piece to explore. When it comes to coins, their value is heavily influenced by their condition, also known as their grade. Let's break down the different conditions you might find for a 1981 Australian 50-cent coin. Most 1981 Australian 50-cent coins were used in daily transactions, so finding one in circulated condition is common. These coins typically show signs of wear, such as scratches, nicks, and dents. Loss of shine or luster. Fading of fine details, especially on the Queen's portrait or the coat of arms. A coin in very fine, VF, condition still has some signs of wear, but the details are mostly intact. For example, the Queen's hair and the shield on the coat of arms remain well defined. While it shows light wear, it retains some appeal for collectors. Coins in VF condition may be worth slightly more than face value, often around $1 to $2 AUD depending on market demand. Next, we have extremely fine EF condition. These coins have only minimal signs of wear, usually visible on the highest points, like the Queen's hair curls or the kangaroo and emu's details. They still have some of their original shine, making them attractive to collectors. Now, here's where the value starts to rise. Uncirculated, UNC, coins are those that were never used in commerce. They have no signs of wear, and their original mint luster remains intact. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and can command prices between $5 and $10 AUD, depending on the coin's specific quality in the buyer's interest. These are specially minted for collectors, featuring a mirror-like background and frosted designs. Proof versions of the 50-cent coin from 1981 were often part of commemorative sets. Because of their superior finish and limited production, proof coins can be worth $20 to $50 Australian dollars or more, depending on their condition and packaging. Here are some tips to